Boxer Billy the Kid Dibb is fighting an invisible opponent, and the proud world champ admits it is the biggest fight of his life. But this devoted husband and dad is determined not to be knocked out.
When you're learning from the best, you can be this good at just 3 years old.
It's a big power.
Little Laith is training with his dad, two-time world champion boxer Billy Dibb.
Billy the Kid!
A legend who's in the fight of his life.
How is this fight different?
Oh, it's just completely different. This is an invisible opponent, somebody that I can't see, but I'm determined to beat this invisible opponent because I'm determined to walk my son to school in a couple of years' time.
Billy the Kid Dibb grew up in the southern suburbs of Sydney. His talent took him around the world. Las Vegas, Madison Square Garden, Macau. A champion at 22. The 37-year-old was diagnosed with stomach cancer 4 months ago.
How did you first realise something was wrong?
I was in the gym one day and one of my teammates hit me with a body shot and I felt excruciating pain. Not enough to be hurt from it, but enough to feel this excruciating pain that I'd never felt before. When I knock him out...
When doctors removed the tumour, Billy thought he'd beaten it, but the cancer returned.
Well, that following Friday was a Friday from hell.
You knew what that pain felt like?
I knew that pain, but the pain was just in overdrive. My son and my wife...
Billy rushed back to hospital with wife Berry, only to be told the worst news of all.
He goes, he's been misdiagnosed. And he goes, your husband actually has a cancer called non-Hodgkin's Burkitt lymphoma cancer, and it's a fast-growing cancer, and it's attacking his lymphs as we speak.
Facing 4 rounds of chemotherapy, Billy began to document his journey.
It definitely doesn't look like much, but this is where the battle will take place. And the greatest champions have been developed in the grimiest boxing gyms.
Growing up living the Rocky dream, Stallone's inspiration was never far away.
Joe's written a really cool quote on the wall. It says, "Get up, you son of a," you know what it says? "Mickey loves you."
Billy the Kid kept his fans informed.
I'm getting ready for a fight, and the fight's with cancer.
During the good times, and the challenging ones too.
It's the night before my first chemo session. I'm not scared. I'm looking at this like a fight. I'm going to be touching gloves with my opponent tomorrow around 11:30 in the morning.
Life hasn't been easy for the boxer, who lost his first wife Sarah in 2015. Sarah was diagnosed with leukemia and died 8 weeks later.
After losing Sarah and having to cope with her passing, do you ever just wonder why me?
I don't say why me, I say why not me? Because at the end of the day, what makes me any better than them? What? Because I won 2 world titles in boxing? Who cares?
It can happen to the best of us.
That's what everyone was saying. How could it happen to you? You're so fit, you trained your whole life, you eat well, you're healthy. Who knows?
Billy's remarried to Berry, who is now by his side every step of the way.
Hey guys, I'm just being picked up by Berry. Got Leif in the back, and I'm officially done with chemotherapy. It's a wrap, guys. She's a strong individual, very resilient, very strong. She's just got a heart of gold, and so first and foremost to her and my son, I love you guys and adore you guys so much.
How would you describe your life since late last year?
It feels like it's a nightmare, never-ending nightmare.
Go. 1.
I feel sad because I can't take away his pain, even though I wish, even if it was for an hour, I would take it for him and for everyone who's suffering.
Does it break your heart to think he might not box again?
No, I hate boxing.
That's such a wife answer.
Like seeing him before the fight and like the anxiety he gets, and no one wants to see anyone they love get, punched in the head. He's got the softest heart. To see him in the ring bashing someone, I don't get it.
What do you think we should all learn from your husband?
We should learn to be kind to people because we don't know what anyone's going through.
Hook. Right. Duck.
Cherish every moment, literally not taking anything for granted.
Do you get scared?
The only thing that I fear is leaving my son behind. I've come to terms with the fact that I might not be here.
What are your dreams for your little man?
I just want him to be a good boy, somebody who's respectful and humble and loves people the way that I do.
A love Billy shares with his big brother, Jihad.
What's it like being his brother?
Pain in the neck. He's the biggest pain. As a kid, it was so annoying. It didn't change much as he grew up. But I've got to say, I've never had anyone more supportive of me. I'm actually going to put a sticker saying I'm brother of Billy Did, because everywhere I go,
Just accept it.
people ask me about him.
The state MP is behind the camera in Billy's videos, seeing for himself the raw and emotional ride.
Has this scared you?
Yeah, absolutely. You think the guy's invincible from what he's been through. We've got to be strong, so every now and then you get a bit teary, but you just pick yourself up.
If Billy beats cancer, the World Boxing Council, WBC, has promised him a third world title.
This world title, I think, is for the best fight that he's ever fought, and the most important fight, and the biggest fight. And I think that belt would actually be the best belt that anyone could achieve. And it's not a belt for him, it's a belt for everyone, and it's a belt for all those other people who have gone through cancer and are surviving it and facing that challenge. That's the people's belt.
I'm not scared of death. I have no fear of death. I've come to terms with it. I just pray that God gives me a little bit more time. That's all I ask for.
Well, Billy and his family find out from doctors on Monday if his cancer is now in remission, and we hope upon hope, Billy, for you and your family, that you are in the clear.